Na, Hali. Remélem jó a hang, meg minden, mert felraktam az új állványt, és kicsit kibe kellett húzgálni a mikrofont, meg valószínűleg az állványnak nem ez lesz a végleges helye. Még kísérletezési fázisban van, de remélem azért a hang az oké, meg minden. De kellett már egy új állvány, mert a másik az... Hát, mondjuk úgy, hogy nem nagyon bírta el a mikrofont. És ez így technikailag elbírta, csak valószínűleg már az egy nem túl jó állvány, maradjunk annyiban. Úgyhogy most vettem egy újat. Öröm az ürömben, hogy csináltam egy kávét, és borzasztó pocsék lett. Mert most, hogy Ádi beteg, és nem... De hát ezt már Haló! Hát ezt már megcsináltuk! Bazd meg! Mekkora egy geci! Na mindegy, pedig itt szétosontuk magunkat. Úgyhogy... Mennyire örülök most az állványnak, annyira elszomorít, hogy nem jó a kávé. De ezzel azt akartam mondani, csak hogy Ádi beteg és nem iszik kávét így a napokban, mert nem ivott. És valószínűleg a tej ez idő alatt észrevétlenül megromlott. Persze már! És ez mindig annyira elkeserítő és szomorú, amikor ez történik.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
De én direkt itt mentettem, elméletbe mentünk volna, meg ilyenek. Na mindegy. Ezt már azért is elmentjük még egyszer.
What in Merlin's name?
Haló?
Are those dragons?
A sárkány viadalok? Egy velszi zöld, meg egy akármicsoda. Lehet, hogy ez a hebrida, vagy a hebridiai fekete, vagy mi a bánat. Sárkányháton fogunk elrepülni, vajon?
This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Én miért?
One foot in front of theirs and quiet as can be.
I could swear there's something. Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
Tell us.
Battle Royale. Három galna, az nem olyan drága egyébként. Azt akarom... High risk, high reward. Vagy hát a kiírják, hogy milyen sárkányokról van szó. De nem.
you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Psst.
Well, I'm sure it'll be harder to kill a moon calf.
Ennyit a lopakodásra.
What I wouldn't give to be a Demogeiser right now. Revelio.
Megint. Hát nézzük már kicsit a viadalt. Úgy. Az igen. Ott van a nyakukon az a piros nyakőr is. Mik már a hippogrif? Még árány. Ahhoz képest nem olyan rég még... Hogy izéltem a sárkányoktól, hogy jaj, csak azt ne. Már easy. Nem, de a Dragon Age Inquisition az valahogy jót tett ilyen szempontból.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What?
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, Maya. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we?
Jaj.
That's it. Like that it's the word. Revelio. Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Ki ez a Hagrid? Mentsük már itt is még egyszer. Ja, az enni kell. Bebaszott volna, csak level 3-as Alohomóra nyitja. Tűz forró lesz, Pali. Nem gondolod?
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Megpróbálunk annyit osonni, amennyit csak tudunk. Van itt még pár sárkány. Na jó, nem vagyunk fogunk tudni osonni. Várja. Ez nem szedett ki minket a izéből. Azt hittem pedig.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, for a friend?
I'll check your pockets after you're dead.
Mondjuk nem ezt kellett volna, már így is rottyan van. De az, hogy tudtok hoppanálni, az kurvára nem ér, az ugye megvan. Remélem vágod, hogy én szabadítottalak ki, és nem akarsz megölni.
May have been a bad idea. I suppose we'll find out.
Nagyon helyes. De hát a sárkánynak ez meg tüzet okád, az nem... És te nehogy kivigyél már minket amúgy. De most csak nem azért mondom.
This way.
Simán kivihetett volna.
That was a Hebridean black.
Mondtam.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her
Kikeltjük a...
egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Majd én felnevelem.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble
Hát
we just
valószínűleg.
caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely.
De.
It'll be hard
de.
hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Elég nagy a
We aren't
szükségszobája.
helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
El kéne adni. De előtt vissza kéne menni a szükségszobájába is, hogy nem előbb eladunk. Ó, de mondjuk... Ráérünk azokra még. Az már van. Lassan mehetünk már ide.
Does it get any more cozy than...
Finally learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Wingardium Leviosa makes life work. I always say.
Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything.
Azokat még nem akarom eladni. Csak azért is, mert nem tudom, hogy mikor kapom meg a kinézetét, hogyha olyan, ami még nem volt.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Hát mivel más nem látok itt vásárolni.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Those aren't so bad. I don't mind the odd one without magic.
Ja, itt voltunk már bent. Nincs most reggeli próféta. Miért nem?
Revelio.
Persze azt mondtad, hogy ne nyomjam meg. Úgy gondolod, az úgy is marad. Itt dobtál itt a hülye. Miért nem lehet amúgy nála vásárolni?
Revelio.
Ez biztos, hogy összeszedtem már. Fúj.
It's always nice to see a familiar face.
Persze.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Yeah, van egy baby
My
izé is.
mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
És hogyha én meg akarom tartani ezt a sárkányt, akkor... Mondjuk ebből lehetne még. Teli vagyunk mondragórákkal. Kiváló. Jaj. Na, szüreteljünk is.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Meg akarom nézni, hogy mennyibe kerül. Borzasztó creepy ez a mocsár. Milyen kék szeme van. egyik oldalról. Ez. Jó, itt is meg volt mindenki. Ez a táj néz ki a legjobban egyébként. Csak mondom.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions.
Ezt gyorsan letudjuk. Ez miben jött? Ó, tényleg azt is le tudnánk rakni. De... Mi? Nem tudom. Ó, amúgy is ide. Ja, az csak Poppy. Pü. Nem akarok még Poppyval találkozni. Gyorsan le tudjuk a családi perpot. Még miatt belekeverednénk itt bármibe is. Várja. Erre. Egy pillanatra összezavarodtam.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for. Let me know if there's anything else I can...
Aha.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Maradj már.
So frustrating.
Na mi van?
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps
Ezért
your
kellett ide
friend
jönnöm.
can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus.
És én
And it is
lehetek
in
az?
my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
De ezt tök nem értem amúgy miért.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no. A person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have
Amúgy sem
fled the
hiszünk a jó
moment you
flashban,
discovered that
úgyhogy-
Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Ezt te mit csinálsz ott? Hát, jó éjszakát. Ennyi? Mennyi izénk van? Ja, most nincs, mert leadtuk. Jó. Beszéljünk Poppyvel is.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Na, mehetünk. Persze mondjuk azt már, hogy engem is elvisz egy sárkány. Cső.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Na jó van, akkor a Weasley assignment. A könyvtár.
Revelio.
Lehet, hogy fönt van az emeleten.
Book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Karakteremzem.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of
ez a
Quidditch?
madár volt. Snitchet volt, azt hiszem.
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Yep. Horcruxok.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
A quaff. Ugye?
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
Azt nem.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Jó van, mutasd.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
Mit csinálta, mit csinálva, mi?
The Order of Merlin.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Antipodean Opale.
No, I'm sorry, but the answer was
Ezeket nem fogom tudni, amúgy ezek annyira specifikus kérdések.
Though the the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A mit?
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a lethifold?
The knockback jinx.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus charm. The only known survivor of a lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Mindjárt, az előzőt keresem. A letifold szerencsére ritka bestia, és csak trópusokon fordul elő. Fekete köpenyhez hasonlít, vastagsága kb. 1 cm. Az áldozat bekebelézése és megemésztése után egy ideig valamivel vastagabb. Éjjelenként a földön siklik. A letifoldról szóló legelső beszámoló szerzője Flavius Belby mágus, aki 1782-ben Pápua Új-Guinea nyaralása során túlélt egy letifold támadást. Hajnali 1 óra tájt, midőn végre elnyomult volna az álom. Egyszerre halk suhogás ütötte meg a fülem. A hiszemben, hogy a hogy a kint magasló falombjának zaját hallám, megfordultam ágyamban, hátamat mutatván az ablaknak, és akkor pillantásom egy forma és alak nélkül való éjfekete ágyra ese, mely hálószobám ajtaja alatt siklott befelé. Mozdulatlanul feküdtem, találgatván valami vetheti így árnyékot egy szobán, melyet csupán a holdvilága ér. Mivel nem mozdulék, a Letifold bizonnyal azt hitte, kiszemelt áldozata aluszik. A mód felett elborzadék viszont, midőn látnom kellett, hogy az árnyék mászni kezd felfelé ágyamon. Hamarost könnyű terhét is érzem testemen, mint holmi lebegő szélű hullámzó fekete köpeny úgy kúsza a bestia arcom iránt. Már álmom érzem nem tudok olvasni. Már államon érzem nyírkos érintését, midőn rémültem, felültem az ágyban. Az álnok szörnyeteg iparkoda megfojtani engem oly módon, hogy rátapadt arcomra, betakarván szájam, nem különben orlikam, hanem én hadakoztam ellene, bőrömön tapasztalva elborító hűvösségét. Segedelmet híni nem bírtam, megmarkolám hát jó varázsos pálcám, arcomon a vestiával micsoda? Életető ájer híján mindinkább elkábolik, de figyelmem erőnek erejével bódító átokra irányozom, annak utána pedig, mivel az átok nem gyűrte le a szörnyet, habár likat égetett az ajtóba, hátráltató rontásra, amely sajna épp oly kevési eredményt hozott. Kótyagosan vergődve tovább kapálódzik, s oldalt fordulva lezuhantam az ágyról. A Letifold immár körbe csavarodott testemen. Tudván, hogy hamarost eszméletem veszítem, az ájer hiánytól megmaradt erőmet összegyűjtvén pálcámat a bestia halált hozó redőire szegeztem. Felidéztem a napot, amelyen városi köpkőklub elnökének választik, és elvégeztem a patrónus bűvbejt. Azon nyomban friss ájer legyintette meg arcomat, felpillantva láttam, hogy a patrónusom szarvával eltaszít el tőlem a halálos árnyat, amely a sarokba hulla, és azon módon liszkolt. Amint az Belbi drámai hangú beszámolójából is kiderül, a Letifold csak a patrónus bűvejjel győzhetjük le. Mivel azonban a nyavajás szinte mindig az alvó ember támadja meg, többnyire nincs lehetőség varázslással védekezni ellene. Megfojtott áldozatát a Letifold ott helyben az ágyban megemészti, azután kissé megvastagodott állapotban elhagyja a házat, és épp oly nyomtalanul eltűnik, mint áldozatul esett ember. Aha. Most már ezt is tudjuk.
Lavender Montmorency.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
Nem tudom.
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Várjál. Nem az amerikai suli?
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Amortentia.
Amortentia.
That's the answer. Amortentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Na jó, nézzük meg.
Give me
Csak
your
fogok
worst.
visszajönni hozzá, szóval.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Igen. Tudnám, mit jelentenek ezek egyébként? Legyen ez.
Haversacking.
That's right. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when two chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Várja, ami?
Webbed feet.
No, the answer was bad luck. Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Mimblus Mimbletonia.
Correct. The Mimblus Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The Pepper Up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Linfrid of Stinchcombe.
Very good. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Linfrid's previous work to create the Pepper Up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
Úristen.
A smaller pot.
Incorrect. The answer was a single slipper.
Az
The
a mese,
story
de
was
erre
created
nem
by Beedle
emlékszem.
the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
North America.
That's right. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Nem tudom.
Sir Lancelot.
No, the answer was Sir Luckless. The three witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
Nagyon csábított, biztos, hogy nem
The
ez.
Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the Kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Jézusom. Szétverem az asztalt. Legyen egy Peverell.
Cadmus Peverell.
No, the first minister was Ulick Gamp. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You should be pleased with your performance. Not many students would have done so well. Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time.
Örülök.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Velio ought to make quick work of this.
Hát jó. Amúgy rohadt menő ez a könyvtár, totál járnék ide. Latin, azt meg nem értem. Szóval itt tök megéltem, hogy Hermione nem érült itt állandóan. Én is itt ülnék.
Goblins don't stand a chance against you.
Ez annyira creepy ez a...
Absolutely sweet on me, I'm sure of it. Every time he's around me, he's crooning at me. It's like being courted by a manticore. Protego!
I fell asleep in Transfiguration.
Megint itt ez az ajtó. Egyszer rájövök, mi ez. Itt szerintem még nem is voltunk.
So this is the underground harbor.
Nem, itt még nem voltunk.
Revelio.
És ilyen vatkan fejük van. Menő. Aj, még van itt láda. Ja, már hülye vagyok.
Revelio.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Na menjünk átváltoztatástalra.
I heard Professor Weasley
Hello,
translated
Gareth.
the book with all
So,
her
has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
If you're setting things on fire, then perhaps you ought to rethink your choices.
That's exactly what Aunt Matilda said. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
A félibe most van először óránk?
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. as I see in all of you. Tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Ja. Csillangok.
Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can, in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Okay.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Te goblin vagy, te nem beszéled? Miért kopaszodik amúgy? Jó, maradjunk akkor sorba. Helyes. Na, hol vagy? Te állítólag beszélsz goblinul.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Serona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Serona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Na, hát erre nagyon kíváncsi leszek.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Hát nem úgy nézel ki, mint aki... Na, azért.
Thank you for being willing to help me, Amit.
You are very welcome. I'm looking forward to meeting your friend, Lodgok.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Miért nézhetek bele?
Revelio.
Jó van, akkor innen megyünk.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Jó, az a tanár amúgy. Tetszik. Jaj, itt vannak ezt is meg kéne csinálni.
Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the Catacomb.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Jó van, előbb még babérlevelet kell dobálgatnom kavicsokra. Azt hiszik, úgy megy ez.
Revelio.
What?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ez kellett. Ez a Merlin trial. Ez...
Revelio.
Ja, ott van. Jó. Szerintem, hogy az, de hogy úgy nem... Úgy értem, hogy ez a próba, csak nem láttam magát a golyót. Remélem jó felé gurul.
This looks intriguing.
Jó felé, helyes. Yay!
Merlin himself would be proud.
Na most már beszélhetünk.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Jó.
I
will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Mennyi hely van az inventoryban? Jó. Erre mi volt ez?
Yes, of course.
The door is looking at us.
Ja.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Nem ők amúgy. Mert ezek a vezetékek, meg ilyenek.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift.
Incendio!
Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Ilyen steampunk technológia.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Jó, előbb megnézem, mi van erre.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Jó, nincs ma.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Nem is jött velünk, akkor egy féreg.
Revelio.
Rajta voltál lútamon. Ó. Akkor ez csak ilyen egyemeletes. De most jön?
I'll be quiet.
Ezt jól teszed. Bazd.
Watch your step round here. What was that? Someone there?
Megnézzük az új spellt. Jó, ez fasza volt. Nem áll.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Roski.
That was a little more than I'm used to. I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Revelio. Accio. I'm being watched by a door. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Azt hittem nem fog felengedni. Na jó, haladjunk tovább.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Better sleep on my feet,
Revelio.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Elkaptad, Amit?
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? Hát jó. Hát akkor merre?
Revelio.
Ja, erre. Jó, hülye vagyok. Na, viszont itt mentünk egyet. Jézusom. Viszont legközelebb innen fogjuk folytatni, úgyhogy addig is. Hali.